Hello, beautiful people. Future me. Welcome to another programming workout of mine. And in this session, we'll be doing Spring tutorial because I'm making slow progress lately. But we will start with the typing as always. For 5 minutes. We'll see after that. Okay, so let's start the timer and let's go. Ampersand. It's here. Come on. Crap. Crap. G H D. Sorry, it doesn't go well today. Particularly well. Okay, I did something that I do not expect to be glorious. 9%. That's horrible. That also makes me wanna complete next lesson. I might do it. the age. Okay, it seems like it is better for me to think about the things in kind of like words, not to focus on a certain characters. Like now I'm pressing A, now I'm pressing B, and so on. But it seems to be, it seems to have a better result to kind of read the word, kind of take it in and say like internally, going like black, transparent, and it kind of goes. Oh well, so we are over the typing, and we will start the other part, which is a Spring. I should have opened somewhere the page, which is here, and now I'm creating the student JDBC template, if I'm not mistaken. So we can have a look what we have created in here. Looks like it. Looks like the right thing to do. So the student JDBC template is following is the implementation of for defined DAO interface, student DAO. Okay, so what do we have here? Student JDBC template, implement student DAO. Then we have data resource. Okay, I don't know what this one is. And then we have transaction manager. This one is new, I think. This one is the thing I'm learning about. So then we have a setter for data and for data source and transaction manager. Create, have a lot on it going on. Then we have a list. Okay, so we will start with creating student JDBC template. And we will do that right here. Java class, yes. This is the name. This guy will implement our student DAO. Student DAO, yep. Now it goes red, and that is because we see here it must declare abstract or implement methods. So we will implement it by pressing Alt Enter, saying implement methods. Another Enter will fill those in. So the data source, I think we'll just create that there, and hold on, we have set data source, but there was also set transaction manager. Okay, well, anyway, private data source. Yeah, data source, private, that was transaction manager, I think, org spring transaction, platform transaction manager, okay, whatever. So, this guy, oh crap. Platform transaction manager, okay, that, just transaction manager. Okay, and the third field was JDBC template. Okay, so private JDBC connection, it was JDBC template. Template, alright. Or maybe just template. Template, JDBC template object, okay, whatever. We'll import that. What next? So we have those. Now we will implement all the things. So we have a data source and transactional transaction manager. So for those two, we will do the setters, which do like this. Oh, it takes only to i3. I wonder why it didn't even provide me with the option to set the data source. What is the... If I have a look in the data source code, what do I see? It is interface. That's why. Okay, we have setter and data source, data source. Oh, hold on. Here's set data source and set transaction manager. Okay, so that's not what we wanted. So first we want the data source. So if I do that and setter for the data source, why it doesn't allow me to create that one? What's the problem? Data source, data source, data source. That's weird. Okay, so public void. I'm thinking I don't need you. I'll put you here and I'll put you there. Can work a little bit faster, maybe. Public void set data. So why doesn't set transactional? Why it does not want to do the data source? Then the transaction manager looks like it's in a phase 2. Yeah. So what's wrong with data source? I do ask. So do I import it from the right place? The data source? I don't see. Yeah, Java SQL data source. Okay, I don't know. Data source, and we will say data source. Data source, yep. And we will say, okay, what is, oh, I have it here already. That's why. That's why it does not, huh. That's part of the student error? Yeah, it is. Okay. My bad. My bad. Now I know why. And if I have all of those, oh crap. If I have all of those commented, I have a problem that this doesn't implement it. But if I say setter now, it pop-ups in the menu. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I know it's where it's coming from now. Okay, so I say, you know what? I will generate it like this, and then I go get setter data source. Here we go. And it provided even the override. That's nice. Okay, what if I have it already there, like this, but kind of unimplemented? Yeah, it will not do that. Okay. Okay. So now I have the data source, but we want to set up also the template, I think. Template it was, right? Yeah. So this dot JDBC template object equals new JDBC not temp yeah template, and we will put in the data source like so. After doing that and pouring my tea, well, this one is done. And then I wanted the setter for the platform transaction manager, I believe. Right? If I look to the left, set transaction manager. Okay. So why is it? Okay, because that one is called transaction manager. Okay, so we will generate a setter. This guy, yep. Set transaction, that. Okay, so that's dandy. What do we have next? Platform transaction manager. Transaction manager. This transaction manager. Okay, then we have a create and list. Okay, so to create, we will. Okay, so first we have some transaction definition. Default transaction definition. Okay, transaction status. Get def. What is def? Oh, yeah, transaction definition. Okay, put it there. Okay, so I will do that blindly. I don't know right now what it does, so we'll just do that. So I say transaction definition. Transaction definition equals new transaction definition. Crap, go back. New default, okay, new default transaction definition. Okay. new transaction definition, and then we have the transaction status. Okay, transaction status. Okay, I'll call it transaction status, and in the constructor will be, maybe I should do it like new transaction status. Here will be the transaction definition, and all of that will be extracted to a variable. Here we go. Nice, and this complaints why. So let's see what they did. Get transaction. Transaction manager get transaction. Okay, so this is wrong apparently. Manager dot get transaction. Transaction definition will go in there. Okay. Now we have the try block, try catch block, and return. Okay, it returns nothing. I don't know why they are writing it there still. The return statement, if we don't have to have it there. I don't know. So we are trying the SQL. Okay, so we are updating the student, right? Then select max ID from student. Okay, so this will select the latest ID, and we extract it to a variable sit, which is student ID. Okay, and insert into marks. That's the student ID. Marks here, values, question marks, and we update, and we print out that we just created it, and transaction manager is the commit. Commit was if everything was kind of okay and went without the problems, we will go ahead and store the changes, right? And the other thing which we would do in case all of the queries were not completed as we expected, we would roll back and restore the SQL to the state in which it was before our transaction. Yep. Okay, so we will continue. So here will be the try block. Catch, try, catch, something there. Yeah, there's a error. Okay, so for the time being, I will just do the try block, and I have to do the catch. Finally, okay, catch something, and we will deal with you later. Or we can do it that way. Okay, so string, and here we will try to do it from a memory, right? And to do that, the best is not to see what is happening elsewhere. So string doesn't matter, SQL1 will be, and here we will have a holy crow, how do I put new record into database? Insert into insert into, that was students, I think, with big S. Students, value, students, and here will be age, what was the age, students mapper, students mapper, age marks name, maybe, age name year, name age, okay. Was it age name? Name age. Age. And here we will say values. And the values will be in like question, right? Like that, I think. Okay. Now we will do, which one will it be? SQL something error. SQL error. No. Okay, so what was it? Data access exception. Data access exception. E. Here we go. And we will fill the body of the catch block later. Now we will do something to execute the SQL statement. Who is executing the SQL statements here? The data source, maybe? Or the JDBC template object? Let's wing it. Data source dot doesn't look like it, so JDBC template object dot this looks good, and I want this guy update, so I say SQL1, and then I will provide the things, and it will be name and age. Name, age, like so. Okay. Oh, it went changed color. You saw it? Okay, so it's, what does it say? Why is it purple, all of them suddenly? I don't know. So let's see, JDBC update. Yeah, I did it. Okay, then I need to get the ID, right? So I will have another string SQL. String SQL2 will be select ID from, or is it max, not max ID from students, like this, maybe. Let's see. So select max ID from student. Our table is student. Okay. Oh, it colored this SQL accordingly. when I used it in there. Huh, that's kinda okay. So here I will say int student ID will be equal to JDBC template object dot, and here will be get something, update, get execute query. Query sounds good. So so let's try query and have a look if that's the query for int. Oh wow. Okay. Query for, why does it work? JDBC template object, query for int. If I copy it and just paste it over, what is it complaining about? Rename reference is the suggested action. JDBC template object. How do I have defined the JDBC template object? JDBC template object is JDBC template. JDBC template, and it's kind of yellow. Those are different color. Do I have the JDBC template for the JDBC core? Okay, and they have it from JDBC core. But they have query for int, and it doesn't know query for int. So if I go here into JDBC template, and I will say int, okay, query for, and it's not here, list map object row set. I think I did query for int in the previous example, so I'll pull in, and here we have query, bum 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 bum. Okay, I'll find it somewhere. Just point it everywhere for int query for. We have a query for object only here. Query for int doesn't exist. Delete, update. Okay, so we have a little bit of difficulty. Doesn't matter. We will wrap it up. So here, we'll say seems like query for int on this guy over, yeah, so this is not the right project, this is the one. On, oh come on. Abort. Come on. not responding. That's just great. Well, anyway, this shows us that we are over the time limit, which means we are done. Done is better than perfect. I'll fix this off recording, and I will see you next time. Bye. Yep.